You ever wake up and just know exactly how the day's going to go? You roll out of bed, grab your phone without thinking, brush your teeth while scrolling reels you won't remember. Same mug, same breakfast, same playlist. You drive the same road to work, pass the same faces, nod at the same small talk you don't care about. And somewhere in that routine, there's this quiet voice in your head that goes, damn, is this it? Not in a dramatic, life is over way, but in a tired, unchanging kind of way. Like your life's not broken, it's just on loop. And the craziest part, you want change. You talk about it, you think about it, but day after day, you keep being the same version of yourself, just hoping the outside world flips the switch for you. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Your life isn't shaped by what you say you want. It's shaped by who you keep showing up as every damn day. That version of you, the one who delays, doubts, scrolls, avoids, he's not going to accidentally stumble into the future you keep dreaming about. And yeah, your brain loves to play it safe. It hands you yesterday's thoughts like a morning playlist. Here, feel anxious again. Here, doubt yourself again. Here, replay that memory one more time. And unless you stop it, you live it. But here's the shift. You don't change your life by doing more. You change your life by becoming someone else. Someone who doesn't think like yesterday. Someone who dares to think differently on purpose. Because the moment you change your thoughts, you change your emotions, your actions, your identity. That's where real change starts. Not with some big leap, but with quiet rebellion against your own autopilot. So the question now isn't, what do you want? It's, are you willing to stop being who you've always been? And if your answer is yes, let's talk about how to start. Because now we're getting practical. Simple steps, real moves, no fluff, let's go. First, change one habit every morning. Start small, annoyingly small. Brush with your other hand, take a different route to work, sit on a different side of the bed. Wear something you don't usually wear. Don't check your phone till 10. Sounds stupid, right? But your brain hates it. And that's the point, because it breaks the script. You force your mind to wake up from the routine. You prove to yourself, hey, I don't have to be predictable. And in a world where your entire identity is recycled habit, a tiny shift like that matters more than motivation ever could. Second, catch one thought that doesn't serve you and replace it. There's a moment right after you wake up or right before you send that text where a voice shows up. You know the one. Don't try too hard. She's probably not interested. You're not that guy. Who do you think you are? You hear it, believe it, and act accordingly, without question. But next time it shows up, pause, catch it, look it dead in the face, and ask yourself, if this voice had a face, would you let it live with you? Because that's what you're doing. Now, you don't have to lie to yourself. You don't need fake positivity, but you can shift it. Try this. When the thought says, I don't know how to do this, say, yeah, but I'm learning. When it says, I'm not ready, say, that's exactly why I start now. Not to impress anyone, not to be fearless, just to stop being your own jailer. Third, visualize one future scene so clearly it feels real. This isn't about manifesting or pretending. This is about training your brain to stop expecting pain and failure. Because right now, your mind is a projector, and it's stuck on reruns of every worst-case scenario you've ever imagined. So take 1 minute, close your eyes, and play the future forward. Picture yourself walking into that room with quiet confidence, signing that deal, answering that call, looking in the mirror and thinking, this is finally me. And do it until your brain starts believing it's possible. Because it doesn't need proof. It just needs repetition. Fourth, learn one new thing every day. You don't need a course, you don't need a guru, but you do need to stop letting your mind rot, because the same thoughts over and over again will decay you from the inside out. So feed it. Read one page. Watch one video that challenges you. Ask one question you'd normally avoid. The moment your brain receives something new, it begins rewiring itself out of the old. And when you learn something real, even just a small thing, you walk different, you talk different, because you're not stuck in yesterday's version of you. You're evolving, even if no one notices it yet. 5, feel the feeling of that future now. This one's sneaky and powerful, because the real reason change doesn't stick, You keep thinking like someone new, but feeling like someone old. You try to build a future on top of an emotional foundation soaked in fear, shame, and self-doubt. It doesn't hold. So flip it. What would it feel like to already be that version of you? Not look like, not talk like, feel the calm, the grounded certainty, the quiet pride. Feel it so fully that your body forgets what anxiety was even for. Because when your body believes it, your behavior follows. And when your behavior follows, your identity finally starts to shift. That's the real work. And no one's going to clap for you while you do it. But you'll know. You'll feel it. That subtle moment when the loop breaks and a new story begins. You know what's wild? Most people don't change because they want to. They change because they have to. They wait until the breakdown, until the diagnosis, until something breaks so loudly they finally stop ignoring the whisper that's been there all along. And I get it. Pain makes you pay attention, but you don't need to burn your life down to start building a better one. You don't need to lose everything to realize you were already losing yourself. You can change now while you're still standing, while you're still breathing, while you still have something left in the tank. Here's the thing no one will say out loud. If you don't choose your future with intention, you'll default into your past by habit. And that's a quiet tragedy. To have potential and never step into it. To have fire and bury it in comfort. To have time and spend it waiting for something to finally push you, but nothing's coming. And deep down, you know that. So maybe this is it. Your moment. Not the dramatic kind, just a quiet decision. I'm done living like yesterday is in charge. Not because it's easy, not because you're ready, but because you're done waiting for life to shake you awake. So here's your challenge. Start small, break one habit, choose one new thought, feel your future like it already belongs to you. Then, do it again tomorrow. Let the world catch up later. Because from this point forward, you're not on repeat, you're in motion.